Hello again from ARC Forum. I'm here with Mike Chen, the Director of Corporate Engineering at Omron Corporation. Welcome, Mike.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
We're talking about AI and edge analytics on a PLC. So, Mike, why don't you tell us about the new product? What does it do, and what are the benefits for the end customers?
Yeah, thanks for having me. The thing that we are debuting in recent months is the Sysmac AI controller. The AI controller from Omron is taking a different look at the possibilities of data collection, data analysis, and data utilization by putting it inside our industrial control platform. We already had the Sysmac series controllers, but now we've added a coprocessor to do all of the data collection, analysis, and utilization inside the machine itself. So for the customer, what that means is that the data never leaves. The data doesn't need to be piped out to any fog level systems like a line-side computer or up into the clouds, up into the cloud systems. What you have is the data that resides in the controller. It is being processed in the controller cycle time with a consistent timestamp down to an eighth of a millisecond, and allows it to create a time series database for the analysis without ever having to leave that environment. From a programming perspective, what that means is that our customers who are used to ladder logic and structured text, they can still understand what that code is doing, right? That they can actually programmatically act on an anomaly detected in, let's say, less than 10 milliseconds, and actually do something about it before any damage is incurred on the line, and before any product is or too many products are lost, and to minimize the scrap and increase uptime.
Thank you for that. So, if I understood you correctly, now the PLC program is also a data scientist. You made it easier for them to combine the two roles.
Right, so the whole thing is that we are not replacing data scientists and we're not replacing controls engineers. We're not, the whole idea of this type of technology is that there's a wealth of knowledge that a maintenance engineer and an operations team member has. Now we are leveraging that. We are letting them, we're letting our customers leverage the knowledge of their maintenance people and leverage the knowledge of their operations team to say, okay, what is the highest correlated data variable and transformation of that data variable to detect something that could be going wrong with the system. So it does require the maintenance people and the engineering people to be a part of this solution, but it's not at a level that alienates IT or alienates control. It's kind of that middle ground there, completely on the edge. And from a cost perspective, let's also talk from a cost perspective, is that it is based on a controller, right? So there is a premium on the controller itself, but there is no required subscription model that would be inherent for a cloud-based solution. If you had a cloud-based solution, you're not only paying for what's local, but also for what services you are paying up to AWS or any Azure or the rest. And while we can connect to those systems, and some customers want to connect to the systems for historian purposes, that's completely fine, but our controller allows for edge level analytics, high speed, high performance, and high security right in the machine.
Appreciate it. Thank you very much, Mike. I got one more quick clarification on that.
Please.
So you're adding to the PLC, which is supposed to keep this sub-milliseconds. Is there an impact on the scan rate because now you're adding extra compute to do this artificial
Great question.
intelligence?
Great question. So then our latest versions of our controllers have been outfitted with co-processing capabilities so that the scan time of the controller is not affected by this capability. We've added extra memory into it, as well as the ability to bring the data out to this memory allocation without affecting the overall scan.
Thank you, and stay tuned for more interesting trends from ARC Forum.